Some news stories for you is firstly we have a statement of Tigray government. Tigray government released an official statement a few hours ago about a mistake made by UNOCHA. I in two previous videos briefed you in detail about the mistake made by UNOCHA in one of its reports released on the 29th of April. The report showed Humera, Volgai, Sagade as parts of Amhara region. Now, though the mistake has been corrected, Tigray government has released a statement against UNOCHA, a very strongly worded statement. Secondly, we have a new story from Afar, viewers. Now, when Tigray forces have withdrawn from most areas of Afar except some border areas, Afar news sources are sharing pictures, videos of destroyed, damaged infrastructure. They say that public and private properties have been looted and destroyed and damaged by Tigray fighters. We have a video clip for you. A third news story is about a picture. A picture has been shared with me by some viewers. The picture shows two Ethiopian ministers, Amashide and Tekle Uma Banti. Amashide invited Tekle Uma Banti to Iftar. Amashide is Muslim and Muslims are fasting these days, and at sunset Muslims break the fast, they have their meals. Amashide invited Tekle Uma Banti to Iftar dinner, you can say. People are criticizing what is shown in the picture, that these ministers have lots of dishes, lots of food items available while Ethiopians are dying of hunger. They say, Sajid, what is your point of view about this pic? Fourthly, we know that Fano is under pressure. After Gondar incident, we have seen protests against Fano. Muslims protested. Muslims chanted slogans against Fano, even in Amhara region. I shared a video from Kambolcha. In Kambolcha city, Muslims took to the streets and chanted slogans against Fano. We saw in Addis Ababa, in Oromia, other parts of Ethiopia, that after Gondar incident, people, especially Muslims, they protested against Fano. But a Fano Muslim commander, Fano commander who is a Muslim, he is speaking for Fano. He is calling for Christian Muslim unity. He says that all are Amharas, whether Muslims or Christians. We have a video clip of this Fano commander for you, who is a Muslim. Firstly, towards Tigray, we know that in a report released on the 29th of April by United Nations Office for the Coordination of Humanitarian Affairs made a mistake. And in that report, UNOCHA showed Humera, Volkait, Sagade as parts of Amhara region. We saw a protest from Tigray supporters. Mails were sent to UNOCHA as well. UNOCHA corrected the mistake. It retracted the statement. Despite the correction of this mistake, Tigray government is not happy. Tigray government just a few hours ago released a statement. The statement has come after the correction has been made. So that just shows how sensitive is this issue of Humera, Volkai, Sagade, Western Tigray. What is Tigray government saying? Tigray government firstly says that Eritrean forces, ENDF, Amhara forces, they have committed atrocities against Tigrayans in Western Tigray. Atrocities have been confirmed by independent news sources and institutions. But UNOCHA made a decision which is disturbing. Statement says, Tigray government is disturbed by reckless decision of UNOCHA to incorporate occupied territories in Western Tigray into Amhara region. And further statement says, UNOCHA appears to be legitimizing forcible seizure of these territories by Amhara ENDF forces. So very strongly worded statement. And lastly, Tigray government says that it hopes that in future UNOCHA will uphold its mandate. It will not go beyond its mandate. Western Tigray is part of Tigray, and it is not the job of UNOCHA to pass verdicts about this area, that it is part of Amhara region, and that UNOCHA, other bodies, they should condemn the occupation of this area by Amhara and Ethiopian forces. So that just shows the sensitivity of this issue of Humera Volgai Segede, that Tigray is not ready to compromise. Amhara region says that it won't step back even an inch from its claim. This is the only stalemate which is one of the main causes of the continuation of Tigray conflict. And conflict will continue until there is a solution to this problem. UNOCHA has corrected the mistake, but you see that Tigray government is not happy. It says that it was a reckless decision by UNOCHA, and it was complicity in justice. Title of Tigray government's statement is UNOCHA's puzzling complicity in injustice. So that shows that both sides they have very strong position about this area west of Tigray, Western Tigray, Humera Volgai Segede. Secondly, Tigray forces have withdrawn from most parts of Afar. In the previous video today, I briefed you in detail about the places where fighting is ongoing, which are border areas mostly. Now, when TDF is out of major towns of Afar news sources, APDA, Afar Pastoralist Development Association, they are sharing pictures, videos, statements. They say that private and public properties have been looted, destroyed and damaged in Afar by Tigray forces. Tigray forces have looted whatever they could from Afar, and they are sharing pictures, videos. A video is being shared from Kannaba. There is an NGO working in Kannaba. Name of the NGO is Target. This NGO office is shown in the video, which seems to be damaged. It is being said by the news sources, Afar news sources, that this Target and NGO's office was damaged and looted by Tigray forces, which have withdrawn from Afar region. Tigray obviously denies that there was no such incident, but we have a statement of one of Tigray leaders about some irresponsible acts committed by some members of Tigray Defense Force. In the next video, we'll try to analyze the statement. Watch this clip being shared by some Afar news sources showing an NGO office, Target NGO office in Kannaba, Afar. Thirdly, viewers, I want to show you a picture, then we'll talk about this picture. You can see a picture on your screen. Ahmed Shide, Ethiopian Finance Minister, can be seen. Secondly, Takile Oma Banti can be seen, who is Ethiopian Minister of Mines and Petroleum. Ahmed Shide is a Muslim. Muslims are fasting these days, and Sunday is the last fast, and on Monday Muslims in Ethiopia will celebrate Eid, and at sunset Muslims break fast, they have their meals, and sometimes they invite as well other people, their friends, to these iftar programs at sunset. Ahmed Shide invited Ethiopian Minister Tekele Uma Banti to an iftar program. It seems that he invited him to his house, where the two can be seen in the picture. And you can see several dishes served in front of Ahmed Shide and Takile Uma Banti. People say, Sajid, while Ethiopians are dying of hunger, these ministers have everything, whatever they want to eat, so many dishes. What do you say? Well, firstly, Ahmed Shide invited Takile Uma Banti to his home. So whatever he has cooked, it was not out of state funding. It is what he spent. So if there was any state funding involved, we would be criticizing. But since he is inviting someone, he is spending from his own pocket, so we have no right to criticize him. We can only criticize him if we know that he is involved in corruption. Otherwise, he is an Ethiopian minister, and he represents people. Now, most of Ethiopian politicians, whether in government or in opposition, they have affluent backgrounds. They are not poor people. Look at Jawar, Ahmed Shide, TPLF leaders as well, mostly. They are all well off. But these are the leaders who are elected by the people. People like them, people vote for them. They are elected and then they run governments. So if you don't want wealthy people to represent you, you should not vote for them. Once you vote for them, then we lose the right to criticize them. Yes, you can criticize them about their official duties, about their official work, about the use of state resources. But if they are wealthy, if they have earned wealth, if they have earned money, we cannot just criticize them on the basis that they have that they are wealthier than other Ethiopians. But yes, these ministers, they should also try to contribute towards alleviating the suffering of the people. When people don't have one-time meal, these Ethiopian ministers, they should also try to contribute more towards alleviating the problems of hunger in Ethiopia. Overall, a Muslim minister invited a non-Muslim minister to iftar dinner. It was a positive step, an encouraging step, I would say. We saw such positive development in Kamise as well. In Kamise, where a few days ago there were clashes between Oromo locals and Amhara forces. Though clashes were mostly ethnic in nature, but obviously religion was also involved there a bit. We have some pictures for you from Kamise, where Muslims reportedly they cleaned a church, Saint Gabriel Church in Kamise. And Christians, they cleaned the place where Muslims will offer Eid prayer tomorrow. I liked this show of religious solidarity shown by both groups, Muslims and Christians, in Kamise. Lastly, viewers, while Fano is under pressure after Gondar incident that it should be disbanded, Muslims chanted slogans against Fano in Cambodia. One Fano commander is speaking, he is calling for unity, he is a Muslim. And Muslims are criticizing Fano. They are criticizing Fano because they believe that Fano was involved in the killing of Muslims which happened in Gondar on Tuesday, Wednesday and after that. Name of the Fano commander who is a Muslim is Hassun Karimu, viewers. He has been heard saying, his video, his message is being shared. He's saying that all Amharas, they are Amharas, whether they are Christians or Muslims. So he's calling for unity. He's trying to tackle the pressure which Fano is under from Muslims. Are there Muslim members in Fano? Yes. We have seen several pictures, videos in the past showing that some Muslim members are part of Fano. Like some Muslims are part of OLA as well. We have seen pictures of several Muslims praying who are part of OLA. Same is the case with Fano. Fano has some Muslim representation as well. Hassun Karimu is a Muslim commander of Gondar Fano reportedly. Watch this clip of Hassun Karimu, a Muslim Fano commander. He is calling for Muslim Christian unity. He says all are Amharas, they should unite. Thank you for watching.
ሃይማኖት የግል ነው ሀገር የጋራ ነው አሁንም በሃይማኖት ሽፋን የሚጸለቁሉና የሚገቡ አሉ አሁንም እነሱ ነቅሰን እናወጣለን ኢትዮጵያ የሁሉም ሀገር ናት የአማራ የኦሮሞም የአፋሩም ናት የሙስሊሙም የክርስቲያኑም ናት ክርስቲያንና ሙስሊሙ ከአንድ ምሽግ ነው ደማችን አብሮ የተደባለቀው አጥንታችን አብሮ የተከሰከሰው ሙስሊም ለብቻው ጀግና ነው ክርስቲያኑ ለብቻው ፈሪ ነው የሚባል ነገር የለም ሁሉም ጀግና ነው እና ይሄን ያልካልኩ ይበቃኛል አሁንም ሃይማኖት የግል ናት አገር የጋራ ናት ለኢትዮጵያ ለአማራ አሁን በኋላ አንበገርም